Wow. Our question is a memory lane. I remember when we met, it was just by divine grace. It was list of what I expected the day we met. If my memory serves me right, I remembered that we met on Wednesday. I was coming back from work and I just, entered a taxi, the last taxi that would take me to my house. Incidentally and accidentally, I stumbled inside the taxi where she was seated right beside me. She was coming, I joined the bus, and when I entered, I saw her holding a Bible. She was so young, just like a high school student. And I was like, wow. The Bible she was holding was one of the key factors that really, brought my interest. And I was like, oh, young lady, please, can you just pay my transport fare? Before I knew it, she just brought out the money to pay. I was like, wow, I was just pulling your legs. I don't expect you to pay, so there are still good Samaritans around. She was like, yeah, there are still good Samaritans around. Let me pay, no problem. So, I just told her, I said, no, don't you need to bother to pay it. I'm going to pay. So I foot the bill. And after that, that initiated the conversation. I asked her that, where are you going? She said they have, what do you guys have? They had a revival in their church. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. How many days revival? She said it was a 7 days revival. They spent 3 days. And I asked her, I said, would you like to invite me? Can you remember what you told me then?
Yeah, I told you came.
Yeah.
I think I gave you a pamphlet.
You gave me a pamphlet. I was like, wow, interesting. But I remembered I told you that I won't be able to come around on Thursday.
Yeah, you said you come for vigil.
Yeah.
Because of work.
Yeah. Actually, I never knew it was a vigil. I was like, on Friday. And he said, no, it's a vigil. I said, okay, no problem. That makes my life easy. And I went to their church. But unfortunately, she attends
Christ Apostolic Church.
Christ Apostolic Church. And I was like, wow, these guys can pray. Wow. They pray like no man's business. And I just want to I pretend. I never knew the vigil is going to run through the night. Remember, I went to work, I was tired. But because I promised her, a young lady, I don't want to form an anointing. So I said, okay, let me honor my word. So I went. They prayed. I was really sleepy, but I said, this may be a test of faith. So I couldn't remember. You were looking at me like, this guy. I said, if I sleep, my emotional GP will drop from 4.5 to 1.2. I said, oh, I'm going to come. So we were there through the night. Unfortunately, what pains me mostly was that despite the fact that I spent over how many hours?
It was 12 to 3.
12 to 3. It was like 12 to 8. It was like 8 hours stretch. But we couldn't talk because we were with your family, remember? I think you came with your parents.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, don't worry, I'm going to come on Sunday. So I had to go on Sunday because we couldn't have time to discuss, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to talk.
Why?
Because I only invited you for the video.
I came so that we can talk.
No. Church is a place of prayer.
Yes, of course. After prayer, we can do other things.
Yes, but it was too early to start talking.
I never saw it that way.
Besides, my mom, my dad, my siblings, my brothers, their eyes were on me, so...
Yes, but I just felt if we can talk like brethren in church, I don't think that should raise any eyebrow from them.
No, your face was strange among others.
So they could easily pick me up that this guy...
This girl talking
I understand that. Okay, but I because I wanted the conversation to continue based on the fact that I had some, interest like that. So I came on Sunday, and that was how the relationship started.
Expectations.
I don't really have so much expectations.
My expectations were not so high. I was just on the normal level. Like, I wasn't expecting so much. I just wanted someone that was good. Someone that, my number one lookout was someone that had the fear of God. someone I could relate with, someone that understand my language, someone that when I'm saying A is saying B. So my expectations were not so high. I was just, I just had that inner peace. So stepping in was, I didn't have any expectation. I don't know if you had any expectation.
No, you met all my expectations. I've always been looking out for somebody that is godly, who is, soft, who I can easily, control to an extent. Not control in terms of remote control now, in terms of
someone you can talk to.
Someone I can talk to and she can understand. I don't need to shout at the top of my voice before she understands what I'm saying. Someone that can just give a signal and she just catch up with the signal. And I think I got a perfect match for that.
We had the inner peace.
Yeah, inner peace. Oh, I think the awesome responsibility was our daughter.
Yeah.
It was...
Actually, I think having a child was... In fact, we agreed that the first year we're not going to have a child because we had other plans. So...
I think I was doing my...
Yeah, you're just rounding off your... You just started your PhD and I was doing my master's.
Yeah.
So child was never in the picture. It was like after my master's I can get pregnant and but the child just came suddenly during master's. It was a really big challenge.
It was a big challenge. I couldn't sleep.
You're pregnant, you're doing master's, you have husband to take care of.
And I'm also a student. And I was like, sometimes I just wake up in the middle of the night and look at her and say, why did you get pregnant? I wasn't ready for this. But incidentally and accidentally, that was why we gave our daughter a Bondoa. That means
God's gift.
God's gift. It was God's gift.
God just gave us.
God just gave us.
Caught us by surprise.
It was not the time we wanted her to come, but
thank God, and we have no regret.
No, we have no regret because actually it was like a catalyst that speed up the rate of your master's reaction. Because when she came, I also had to just allow her to graduate and expedite everything.
Just made everything fast
and easy.
And I finished and I gave birth.
It wasn't. The pregnancy part of it was,
I think it's
something. It was like a bitter pill that was not easy for me to swallow in a hurry, because I was in my PhD first year, if my memory serves me right, and I was like, wow, how am I going to blend the hustle, the stress of PhD with marriage, my wife, and pregnant women, they have different methodology of doing things. They complain a lot and all the like. So, in fact, it took me a lot of time to get over it. And actually, to be frank and fair with you, when I got over it was when I now started hearing stories of people that have gotten married for years, 8 years, 10 years, donkey years, that they have not have children. So that was what really stomached my grievances. I was like, wow, I was thinking this was automatic, but neither did I know that it is not as automatic as I thought. So I had to look at it from that angle before I became, normal in terms of our emotional life.
I think personally, that pregnancy period, physically, I couldn't help myself. I think it didn't really affect my relationship with God because I could still go to church. Health-wise, I was okay all through my pregnancy period. But it wasn't so easy to be pregnant and you still have husband at home to take care of. But I think there are times
Don't forget about your research work too.
Yeah, there are times, in fact, I think I was working with some bacteria then. So it wasn't so easy. But thank God, it never affected me anyway. I was fine, but there are times we will have arguments about...
And you get angry easily then.
Yeah, it was pregnancy.
Hey, I need to think.
No, it wasn't so much.
Are you sure this is the person I got married to?
At times he just expects you to understand.
I was like, God, I hope I've not made mistake. I was like, are you sure you have not been hiding something from me? Thank God.
When you're pregnant, they don't know that at times you get weak and they just expect you to be so strong. But thank God, we're able to pull through.
It did not affect.
It didn't affect our relationship. We'll have misunderstanding, and we still settle. We talk about it. We still settle, though we argue. But with God, I think we're able to. By God's grace, we're still going to church and
doing things of God.
I think.
Wow, blessings. I won't lie to you.
There's a saying that says, when a man finds a wife,
he obtains favor from the Lord. I think I understand both the theoretical and the practical illustration of what the Bible was saying. Or what the Bible is saying.
It's really happened.
I found favor from God. Then I got married, things began to open way. It was like a joke. Financially, God blessed me. Maritally, I was fulfilled. In fact, intellectually, to be frank,
you had one publication.
Then, before I got married, I had just one single publication.
But now
I had 12.
With 3 awards.
I won the best award, the best publisher in 2016. I won two national awards in South Africa. South Africa Chemical Institute. I won the best PhD presenter. The best in South Africa Nanotechnology Initiative. Even yesterday, by the grace of God, I still won award. I won the second best presenter in PhD horror in Applied Chemistry, University of Johannesburg. So I can tell you categorically that my marriage has brought a lot of blessings. Financially, God has settled us.
We have a baby
girl.
Without asking for it.
And 2 degrees. I backed my MSc degree.
PhD. And I have my master's.
You have your master's?
Yeah, I have a publication.
You have publications too?
The first work on solanium retroflexum.
Yeah, in South Africa.
Yeah, in South Africa.
You are also looking forward to continue to bag your. I think
God has really blessed us.
No, God has really blessed us. I can say that categorically.
Though we have not grown so far.
But we are still work in progress though.
Yes.
But we know that God is cooking something fantastic for us. Well, we know we are going somewhere.
Slow and
steady. We are going somewhere. Marriage is something that, there's what we call synergistic effects. I say synergistic effect is that when you combine energy, resources, intellect, when those things are in consonant together, you go far. Even the Bible says that 1 will pursue 1,000, 2 will pursue 10,000. So marriage is something that needs to be nurtured. I know it's a lot of sacrifice. I call it supreme sacrifices. You deny yourself of a lot of things. You make it work. Marriage doesn't just work. Marriage is like a car. It is something that if you don't start it, you still remain static. But you are the one that will put the key. You are the one to direct it to where you want it to go. So, and there are a lot of things, like I said, it's just supreme sacrifice. You must be ready to give all your best, your resources, your energy, your intellect, but most especially perseverance and patience. You have to, and discipline. You need those things to make your
the fear of
marriage.
God.
Exactly.
I think when you stay together and listen to the word of God, it helps too. In terms of nurturing, I see it as a garden. You have flowers. When the flowers are growing nicely, people appreciate it. People love it. But when you don't water it, you don't nurture it, it just dies. Though as human, we can get so busy with daily activities, but the ability to be committed, to say yes, I want it to work.
It's very important.
It's very important.
You must make it.
It's something that you must, because as humans, at times we just want that fun part of it. It shouldn't be just I'm married to you, cook for me, cook for that. You go out together, have fun together.
Yeah, but it can't be every time.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to look at the family budget. And remember that I know most women or ladies, they like that part of it.
Yes, because as a human, you can get bored. Even you, don't you get bored? You
can get bored. That's why there is African magic. There is Rocco tree.
Once you get tired of looking at TV.
You can log into Niger.
Okay. When you are watching those things, you sit together and do it.
Josie.
At times, you spend time together. So I think it's important.
I think the line is that oftentimes
spend quality time together.
Yes. I remember that men we have the steering of the financial budget. Do you understand? So oftentimes when you don't go out as you think you ought to go out,
It shouldn't be every time.
Yeah,
anyway.
we are looking at it from another angle. So it's important for us to go out, but one should not do it at the expense of financial budget. Yes, I think one of the things we do is that we try, no matter how busy we are, we try to pray together when we wake up. And oftentimes, like I remember a friend of hers came to pass night in our place, and she was like, wow, when we woke up, because we read scriptures, it's even like a church service, the way our morning devotion is. She was like, wow, I'm so impressed.
Keep us in check.
It keeps us in check. And sometimes maybe before we go to bed to sleep, maybe I'm hungry with her, and probably she is hungry with me. I know that we must always pray in the morning. So that will always give me that psychology of we must pray together. And I cannot leave home without us praying together, no matter how busy the schedule is.
So it will make us treat issues.
Exactly. It makes us, in fact, to be frank with you, one of the things that keeps us in check is the ability that we pray together and we sing together. And sometimes it gets to a state whereby when we sing, there is no how, there's always this interception. And oftentimes, sometimes when we read the scripture, she tells me what she learned or what I learned from it. So somehow there is always a point of communication whereby there is no how we can do without communicating with each other. And what other things do you think, Connie?
I think what keeps us together.
Yeah.
Spending quality time together too.
Yeah.
And I think the baby we have to cause us to just, at times when we relate with her, we are together, she say daddy, mama, and all those things.
She cries when I'm going on.
I think the child between both of us
it's also a chord.
Yeah, it's also a chord.
Wow. My brother.
Special.
It's playing more than a significant role. The reason is that, as men, if you don't have God as a man, you will fall. Based on the fact that there are a lot of distractions, a lot of, like I am now, I'm also a lecturer. So the nature of my work, you have a lot of students,
fine girls.
Fine girls. In fact, there are times when my wife will come to the lab and see some girls. My wife has challenged one of them. Say, you are always, why is your face always looking like this? Why is your face always looking like this? My wife said, you have seductive spirit. She knows all these things. Beautiful girls, they want to come around you. In fact, I was telling her, remember the lady I told you of, that she came to me to say, you are proving too hard to get. Give me your number, not give me your number. Give me your office address, not give me your address. You are proving too hard to get. And when I got home, I told her, she was like, Holy Ghost! So, you need God. That is one of the things that can keep one in check, And that is one of the things why I don't like missing church. I go for Bible study, go for faith clinic, go for what again? Holy Communion, Digging Deep, Vigil. So those things keeps one in check. And as when you imagine, and anytime they preach, they always call altar call. Imagine you sing, they call altar call, you go out, they sing, you go altar call. They will look at you and say, this man, what is your problem? So those are the things that actually check my relationship with God, personal relationship with God, and family altar. Those are the things that makes me to be in tune with our marriage. And you?
I think my faith in God has really helped, because I've so much depended on God for so many things. And by the grace of God, things just fall in place. I think it pays to serve God. I think that's just all I'll say. Yeah. It pays to serve God, to have faith in Him. I've believed Him for so many things, and
He has showed up.
He has really showed up. Yeah.
Most embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing moment.
One is coming to my mind, but I'm so shy to say it.
What is it?
Embarrassing moment.
Do you remember anyone? Is that a family?
As a couple were in church that day.
Okay, was it when we are going home for vigil?
No, don't worry, don't let's say.
She not say it. Okay, just maybe I can.
It's Mikey.
Maybe I can garnish it. I know how to garnish things.
Don't worry.
Say it now.
Most embarrassing moment. Let's think.
You remember one? Me, I can't remember any embarrassing moment.
I don't think there's any. Is that embarrassing?
What's that?
What I'm thinking.
Share it with me now. Maybe I can amplify it.
I don't think it's big deal. I don't think. Can you remember anyone?
I can't remember any embarrassing moments. I think I've always maintained my tempo. I don't cross my dots and I don't cross my line. I can't really remember any embarrassing moments. I don't think I have embarrassing moments. It was 2013.
Yeah, I was doing IT there because I'm this kind of person that it's not always easy to leave the house. Where will I say I'm going to? Hey, my dad would never release me. There's no place. I have brothers. I'm the only girl. So you can imagine how strong the security was. So then I was doing my IT. So I was doing it very far from the house. I was staying with my aunt and she was a bit lenient with me. So I could leave and go and see him and he could come. No, I think you are doing most of the coming.
Yes, now.
Because I didn't really know my way around because based on the fact that I was always indoor, I don't really know how to go to places and all that. So I think I came once during this Salah and he was always the one coming.
It was not easy.
It was not easy because we met 2010. But we never saw each other till 2030. It was just on phone.
Patient man. 3 years of waiting period. 3 years.
Because I'll never go. So many things always run through my head. Like, what about if I go and he just sees me for money ritual? Like,
this guy don't trust me.
Like someone I don't know. Or she just rape me there. There's so many things. So I was always scared to go. So I took my time to know him.
3 solid years. I did not. We were just talking on phone. Hello. In fact, those communication guys, they made a lot of money on me. I was just calling as if my father was working in MTN. But
so
thank God
I think when I gathered confidence, that was when it started becoming romantic. That was 2013.
2013, yeah.
When I
3 years after I
come around. And after that time, I think we didn't see again for like 2 years again.
No, we saw now.
2013.
Man. We saw.
Okay, we saw.
You remember I came to South Africa 2014 for a master's?
Yes, now that's what I'm saying. We didn't see until 2014.
14 December when I now came home. I did not. The reason was just that the father is a naval officer. These naval people, they put their daughter inside the barracks. They will not allow anybody to see them. So I was just like a suspect. But thank God for the perseverance. I knew what I was looking for. Now she's lying beside me. She's not going anywhere. Actually,
will you say it's long or short?
It was long, 5 years. It was long.
Yeah, we were friends initially. But the engagement I don't think it was long.
Is it the courtship time?
So when did we decide to have a long engagement or short?
No, of course.
Why?
I think they are looking at it from the window of when we met to
marriage. I think I was still studying.
Yes, so she was still studying. I think you were in your second year.
Yeah, so
she was in her second year.
Marriage was not in the picture.
Marriage was not in the picture. Marriage was in the picture because then
you're already working.
I was working. I was fine. As I stated earlier, I met her when I was coming from work. So I was ready. In fact, ironically, when I told her in 2012,
2013,
that I wanted to get married to her, she just ran away.
I told him to stop calling.
She told me to stop calling. It was like film trick. I said, hey.
I was still in school.
I was thinking that statement will be an emotional joker, but little did I know that I was ruining what I was cooking since. So she told me, don't call me again, don't call me again. In fact, I don't like it again, don't call me. I was like, I was thinking, of course, remember that most ladies will jump at things like that. I was trying to make her know that I'm serious, I want to get married to you. But she just like, no. So it took time. I told some of my friends, they were like, wow, it's like you're rushing this lady too much. So I had to just take it cool, take it calm. Like, okay, You know, when we came together again, I couldn't discuss it. I was afraid. I had a phobia of discussing it because I knew what I went through before I was able to resuscitate the relationship back. So somehow, somewhat, it took time because when she graduated from school, I came for my master's. So it's made it to be like 5 years, isn't it, before we're able to, you know,
conclude.
To conclude, to get entangled. Did we attend any honeymoon?
Yes, now.
Where did we go? I can't remember.
We were close to our base because we had some joints we wanted to be visiting. Have you forgotten we ate in Kwabi?
It's true. We went
besides some local plates.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
our own honeymoon was not an international honeymoon.
No.
You know, she likes this local stuff, local thing like that. We went to eat Ukwabi.
Yeah. I think it was actually Festac.
It was Festac. We had our
so
Festac.
From Festac, we could visit some of our familiar places, like where we have this pepper soup,
catfish. She likes catfish. I like catfish.
Goat meat pepper soup.
Goat meat pepper soup.
Ukwabi. It's a local food.
We went local. It was a local stuff.
This croaker fish with
onion.
We're just enjoying ourselves. We're just
bolly.
eating.
She likes this bolly.
Roasted plantain. Roasted corn.
Our honeymoon was so
local.
So local. But trust me, it was local and she enjoyed ourselves. We did not leave Festac. I think we did most of our stuff in Festac.
Yeah.
But you know, it was worth it because those things were African delicacies, which was mouth-watering, salivary. You know,
we were just eating it.
We were just eating it. We were enjoying it. It was fun. I spent money then, but at least I call for it. It's normal.
Church and school.
It's church, school, lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's life is like
a triangular life.
Home, school, church. Home, school, church.
I remember I think you were doing your masters.
Yeah.
Doing masters, we go to school together.
We take our lunch together.
We finish eating together.
Go back to lab.
We go back to lab together. Incidentally, my lab is in 3rd floor. Ours is in 2nd floor. So it was easier for 2 of us to just rigmarole. When I'm tired in my lab, I just come to our lab. Sometimes I go to our lab to assist her in 1 or 2 things. So, and after that, we'll also go back home. We'll go to church
together.
We'll go home together.
Or at times we go to church, then we'll go home.
Sometimes we'll go to church. From there, we'll go home. I think it's church, home, and sometimes Eastgate Mall.
Yeah.
Eastgate Mall.
And then when we're at APK, Crystal Mall. When we're staying in Auckland Park, we're going to Crystal Mall. Because it's not just easy to just study.
So sometimes
you just go.
Just go for a break in Crystal Mall or Eastgate Mall.